a city of thousands of folks. Last check, a little more than 4,000 people lived in the city of Gatlinburg. That's under evacuation, of course, a big tourist spot as well. Then you also have Ski Mountain that's under evacuation, Minot Park, Turkey's Nest, all under a mandatory evacuation. Cartertown Road, East Foothills, Westgate community as well, mandatory evacuations. We saw earlier today, again, if you're just joining us, this is an image taken outside a Gatlinburg hotel of flames in that area. We just saw earlier today a school that evacuated because of smoke. It had descended on the Gatlinburg community, and it was appearing to smoke everybody out. Our live shots earlier tonight at 6 o'clock with our reporters showed nothing but haze and smoky air, ash actually falling from the sky earlier today. What they need is rain. Todd talked about the timing of that. It's sped up just a little bit. So hopefully within the next hour or so, we'll start to see first the raindrops fall and then a deluge in the mountains. We know that earlier today, those winds that were so high in much of the area forced the air attack on the ground. No helicopters flying today. It's a dicey job anyway to get those buckets up and rolling, even on the best day of flying. But when the wind is blowing, it complicates matters, and they grounded that firefight in much of the region today across East Tennessee because of the winds. Again, this is the hotel that we're looking at in Gatlinburg. I'm going to bring Chief Meteorologist Todd Howell into the fold here once again. Todd, just to update the timing of the rain, so important for the crews that are on the ground right now in the Smoky Mountains.
Very important. John, we've got some very good news. It is raining outside our station here in North Knoxville. There's the rain coming down, stepping outside a moment ago in the parking lot. A good steady rain, and certainly want to drive carefully as slick roads and all the leaves on the road. But we are looking at the rain finally making its way into Knox County, and this rain is going to continue to march steadily eastward. So we're looking at some steady, light to moderate rainfall right now. Heavier rain showers currently located down into parts of McMinn, Monroe counties, also Loudoun counties, and that is going to be moving due east. So it looks like here we are at 9:49, about 9:50 straight up now. Probably going to be seeing the rain within the hour. So speeding up a little bit and thankfully accelerating. Rain showers quickly now moving into the valley. That is a live view on our WBIR weather porch. Let's go to Doppler radar. Finally, look at the coverage of rain. We've got yellow and orange colors on the map embedded within the green. That means moderate to heavier rainfall. Also a line of very heavy rain indicative of some strong winds. Jamestown and Crossville, Cumberland, Fittress, Morgan, Scott, Heads Up, Somerset, and McCreary County, including Whitley City, London, Corbin, Williamsburg. You could have some damaging wind gusts of 50 to 60 miles per hour in this line. This is what we were watching earlier in Middle Tennessee. This is just general rain, non-severe rains in East Tennessee. Over the last couple of hours, here's what we all want to see and experience, the rain. It's continuing to move in. Again, light to moderate rain in the valley, stronger, heavier rains currently along the northern plateau, but this is going to continue to make its way due east. So as we focus in on Knoxville, here's the steady rains continuing to occur generally right now from Halls, Fountain City, Knoxville, including the Norwood, Pleasant Ridge areas, Bearden Hill getting some good rain, Sequoia Hills, on down toward Alcoa, Maryville, and Alcoa Highway. Seeing some good rains, Pellissippi, that'll continue to make its way due east. And we're going to continue to see these showers making their way due east as well. So here's what we're looking at as far as Gatlinburg. And now what we're seeing right here is the actual smoke plume, but here comes the rain. I'll stop it in just a second. Here we go. There's the smoke plume. Here's the leading edge of rain as we'll go ahead and track this right now from Knoxville to Maryville. And we are going to see this line quickly advancing east. Matter of fact, it's moving over 40 miles per hour. So in Gatlinburg, wow, that would be great. 1024 at that current speed. So let me get that out of the way. I know you can't see the cities, but just trust the cities here as far as what's displayed. Gatlinburg right here at 1024. It looks like some of those rains. So closer to 1030 now at leading edge of rain, and it'll continue to pick up from there.
Todd, just a quick update as well. Sevier County schools closed Tuesday due to wildfires, so the problem extending into tomorrow as well. And I wanted to ask you, we're seeing all this rainfall now. I was asking you earlier this evening, Todd, about the last time we saw steady rainfall.
Right. Yeah,
and you said, I think 4th of July.
It is.
I don't have a drawing for you, John, but I've got July 5th. 142 days
It's,
the last time we've seen over an inch of rain. And, you know,
You
here's
can
what's
see the
interesting.
fire
For the
over
whole
there from
fall,
here.
we've had 1.87. And in the next 2 days, we could get 2 to 4 inches of rain. So since September 1st, we've had 1.87. We may get that alone tomorrow night in one night's time, and a total of 2 to 3.5, maybe 2 to 4 from the valley, particularly toward the mountains. So.
And is that a concern at all for flooding at all? You know, we see these fires in the scorched earth that they're going to cause in
Right.
parts of the Smokies. So what's your concern about flooding or unstable ground, given it's been so dry?
You have to be concerned about that because the earth is exposed, the vegetation, the ground cover has been burned, mud. So you could have some of these mud flows or mud slides with some heavier amounts of rain. You know, at this point,
They'll take it.
They'll take it. You know, at this point, you know, a lot of times Travis, Bricky, and TBR, so, you know, we could use some flooding. Not in a bad way, but we need rain in the worst way. Step one, get the rain. Step two, we could get enough rain where that could be a concern. Possible, you know, erosion and mudslides.
And if people are just joining us, again, we're tracking this wildfire situation,
hill
Todd.
here.
But this is really the
You'll be able to
first
see the
dose of
flames.
rain we're going to see because there's another system behind it.
Exactly.
You're
This
going
is
with the
round
fire?
one. We've got 2 rounds, and this round one kind of more or less together a stronger